music reviews. Anyway, this is me doing the best of 2011, even though it's 2012. First part of this is blues, one of my favorite genres of all time. Sit back and enjoy. First we have Gregg Allman with Low Country Blues, a member of the Allman Brothers band. He hasn't had a good release in quite a few years. I don't think he's put out anything for 14 years. And this showcases him at the top of his game. He's teamed with Benoit-Medicine, and he covers the classics. And his gruffy voice, it works perfectly in a blues format. So check him out. Marcia Ball-Roadside Attractions. It's about finding love, losing love, finding love again. The energy on this is just great. She can play seductive, she can play energetic, she can do it all. It's magic. Check it out. Tab Benoit-Medicine. Now talk about this bar right here, this bar. That's my New Orleans accent, I guess. It's pretty bad. But this is some of the best New Orleans music you will ever hear. Tab Benoit is a brilliant guitar player. He can do no wrong on the CD, and the musicians that he's teamed with are top notch. Next we have Joe Bonamassa with Dust Bowl. Another great guitar player. This stuff flies through pretty quick too. I mean, it's a Dust Bowl, so there's energy, but there's also an underlying current of darkness in these recordings, but it's blues, so what do you expect? Next we have the Chris Duarte group with Blues in the Afterburner. Chris Duarte has been compared to Stevie Ray Vaughan. That comparison's unfair to Stevie, and it's unfair to Chris because they're two different guitar players, but they both represent Texas blues extremely well, and that's what Chris does on this album. His guitar playing is top notch too. It's mind-boggling. Check it out. Next we have Warren Haynes with Man in Motion. This is another previous member of the Allman Brothers group, and some people are saying this is White Boy Soul. But Warren, I guess we never heard him do this before, but he does it great. He's singing with conviction. He's going for broke, singing his heart out, doing the blues proud. Left Lane Cruiser with Junkyard Speedball. I've talked about these two guys in my other months in review. They're great. I love these guys. Swamp music that's ready to fight, ready to go, no holds barred, ready to kick your ass. Pardon my language, but kind of reminds you of R.L. Burnside. They just rummage and pillage and through everything. It's savage music, but it's incredibly enjoyable. Next we have Wynton Marsalis and Eric Clapton with Play the Blues. This is a live recording, live from Jazz at Lincoln Center. These two, you would have never thought that, hey, wow, Eric Clapton, Wynton Marsalis, a guy from the jazz genre, a guy from the rock and blues genre will get together, but they work perfectly. It's really captivating music here. One of the best pairings I've heard in a long time. Next we have Tracy Nelson, Victim of the Blues. This is a pretty sad story. These recordings, I believe, before they came out, were burned up in her 100-year-old house, and so were the recordings. And I think she had to start from scratch. No, the house was burned down, and the recordings were the only thing that was left. So she is a victim of the blues, but that doesn't let her hinder her. She knows what she's doing here, and her voice. My God, that voice is just sends a shiver down my spine every time. North Mississippi All-Stars, Keys to the Kingdom. I can't say much about this one because it's a lot of people put together, but these two men are honoring their father, and that's what blues is all about, honoring tradition, so check that out. Next we have the Tedeschi Trucks Band with Revelator. Susan Tedeschi, who's a great guitar player in her own right, and Derek Trucks, who's another great guitar player in her own right, in his own right, come together and make a great album. Probably one of my favorite blues albums of the year. Next we have Chick Willis with Let the Blues Speak for Itself. Chick Willis will probably never get the recognition he deserves because his recordings are awfully blue. And what I mean by blue is that, you know, it's kind of dirty. It's a dirty job, but he does it pretty well. But yeah, check that out. Nicole Atkins of Mondo Amore. I believe she's more indie rock than anything, but this woman has pipes on her, man. This is a breakup record, and she means business. She's out for vengeance on this one. The Dexter Romweber duo with Is That You in the Blue. This is hillbilly blues, rockabilly, all that stuff. It's great. He should have been in this. AllMusic completely off the radar there. Candy Cane with Sister Vagabond. She's teamed with Laura Chavez. Candy Cane has had an interesting journey, but that doesn't take away anything from this recording. Her voice is great. This is probably her best recording ever, and Laura Chavez is amazing on the guitar. What else? Gary Clark Jr., Bright Lights EP. Yes, I know it's 4 songs. Yes, I know he's had previous recordings, but this is the first time I've heard of Gary Clark Jr., and the kid is a virtuoso. If you're invited to Eric Clapton's Blues Festival, yeah, you got all the right things going for you. Check him out. Hopefully he'll release an album in 2012 because I'm really looking forward to it. And my favorite album of the year is Johnny Winter. Yes, Johnny Winter. He's not even on the list according to AllMusic, but Johnny Winter with Roots, and his singing, his guitar is at the forefront of this recording. He teams up with his brother. He teams up with a whole bunch of people on this recording, but that doesn't take away anything from him. It's his recording, and probably his best recording in years, going back to his roots. I'll be back here next time going over folk, and after that reggae, and after that rap, and after that I can't say because I've only gone over those 4 so far. So hope you enjoyed Rob's music reviews for the year 2011. I'll see you next time.